The classroom was originally part of our health informatics program. It was dedicated classroom space and laboratory, and I taught in this classroom for several years and dealt with the frustrations of having a classroom that was not designed well for instruction. So when the opportunity came to renovate the room, I was highly motivated.
From what I understand, Dr. Bailey was really frustrated with this space in her school that was in a prime location and actually a lot of space, but it was underutilized and kind of awkward, and she thought up a different use for it, and here it is, the Collaboratory.
The Collaboratory is an active learning space. We were eager for a different kind of learning space for our students. We really thought we could get a different kind of interaction and dialogue between students and their peers, as well as teacher and students in an active learning classroom.
So we know that in active learning spaces, students have the opportunity to be engaged and to have active brains working. We also know that the environment of the classroom can either enhance their learning or can hamper their learning. So I knew that I wanted bright colors, and I knew that I wanted something that didn't look like anything else on campus.
And the idea for the room in the very beginning was to think about computers and technology and how that could be brought into the learning space in particular. The vision that was embraced by administrators here was to use technology in a new way where anything that the internet provides could be utilized in a space like this. So apps that could be used on an iPad or an Android-based device could be brought up by the students sitting at their table. So it's the ability to move from a small scale, small group communication, small group learning environment to a large scale learning environment in very rapid order in a matter of seconds.
The way that I teach has changed a lot, and especially since I've had this different atmosphere that's been created in the Collaboratory. My students are able to have exploration in real time. So if I give them a topic, they don't have to go home and do homework, or they don't have to sit in a small group where they can't see what the other person is talking about. They can research the internet, they can make drawings on the whiteboards, they can outline, they can do all kinds of different things in this room, and then we can come together as a group and present in a really efficient way with this really cool Collaboratory.
So the Collaboratory really allowed us to utilize ways to apply the knowledge that we were giving students and testing them on in rote memorization based on test. But it also gave us a way to really see them as they thought through real life situations where patients would sort of align with the material. And it also gave us a chance to have faculty observe them in real time as they worked in team situations so that we could really see how they worked through these problems and give them feedback instantaneously.
The nice thing about the room is that you can go really high tech. We've got great software, and all of the 12 big screens can be connected and show the same content, or with students bringing in their own devices, you can have individual spaces and individual projects going on. But the flip side of that is that we have several portable whiteboards, and I find out that they're used just as much as the software and the technology.
It's important that on this landlocked urban campus we make the best use of our limited space resources and simultaneously make the best use of our limited financial resources. And repurposing existing space and using space for more than one purpose are two ways to do that.
You know, we know that the students that we're teaching today will go out from our school and have jobs that we can't even imagine. And so how do you teach someone, prepare them to do something that it doesn't even exist now? So what I feel like we've captured in this space is teaching them to be creative, teaching them to be engaged, and teaching them to be critical thinkers. We're not providing some sort of vocational training to do a specific task, but we're giving them problems to solve, and we're asking them to think for themselves.